Hi, everybody. This is Jen. I'm the owner of Nourishing Journey, and today I'd like for you to meet Shanita. Shanita, tell us a little bit about who you are.
Yes, ma'am. So the little bit about me is I am actually an engineer in the daytime and a life coach and Reiki practitioner in the evenings.
That's why I
um,
like you so much. We both have that
y-
engineering background.
yes, that's where we connect. I mean, we connect all around, but yes, so that's you. I got two beautiful kids. My baby, my big baby just left for the military, and my little baby is at the pumpkin patch today without me. I'm very
That's a big
sad.
gap.
Yes, because I have a 5-year-old and a 19-year-old, so it's a huge gap.
Wow. Wow.
Mhm.
Big changes all around, huh?
Yes, yes,
Well,
all the way around.
how did you get into coaching and tell me more about the energy work that you do?
So the coaching piece came because I had actually started blogging for several years, because I just knew like I had a story to tell, and because I don't think that you experience life to keep it to yourself, right? So I was blogging to share my story to encourage people, and it turned into a podcast because I felt like there was so much more inside of me to give, and then I was like, oh, there's more, and so I went off into the coaching and I got certified at the CAP Institute, because Valerie Burton really inspired me. And I felt like she talked in my voice. She was speaking in my voice when I would read her books. And so I went through the program and I started coaching women because I felt like there were tools that I did not realize that I possessed, or answers that I realized I possessed until I started coaching. And I knew that there were certain things that I wouldn't have done in my life, or certain decisions I probably wouldn't have made if I would have had more tools and I understood myself better. And I wanted to get out there and help other women to just dig deep enough inside themselves to find those answers too, to get some of that healing that they needed. And then that, the coaching spirals into, as I started going down the path of being more spiritual, opening the door to the modalities that really gave me peace, that complemented, my religious beliefs at the time. And that would complement those and make me feel like I had other tools in my toolbox besides just, prayer. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I just feel like we have so many resources that we don't tap into out of fear. And they have helped me so greatly. So getting into the energy work was so important to me because I saw the way it was transforming even just the conversations I was able to have with people. Not being angry, and being able to be slower to speak and being more mindful and more thoughtful and more calm. And it just really helped me process through. And so I believed in it so much. I just went down that path of adding that as a service because I thought it was so important because I saw what it did in my life.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I have to say with prayer, it's so funny because we usually turn to prayer, at least, well, many of us. We turn to prayer when we have no other answers. And prayer is, don't get me wrong, I feel like prayer is absolutely necessary. But
Right.
what I love about coaching and healing is that it gives you some sort of an effort within your own life that you can make to move forward and make some changes and make some shifts. And I think that honestly, God, universe, whatever it is we call this thing that
Right.
created us, we are not meant to be disempowered. We are meant to learn how to be empowered. And it's so important to learn how to do that. And I think that coaching and healing and everything it sounds like you're doing really lends towards that. So I love that.
It does. I always say it has allowed me a pathway to my own personal power. So if I'm praying for my creator to meet me, take 5 steps for me, I want to be able to meet my creator in the middle. And I
Right.
feel like we do that when we realize that we possess so much of what it takes to start that process and stay committed to that process.
That's beautiful. Well,
Yeah.
what can people expect when they say, you know what, I think I want to make a session with Shanita? What do they get? What do they expect?
I think that people walk away balanced. And I'll tell you something else. And I noticed this because I do my classes at the studio. And I had a young lady like break into this emotion over the weekend. And she's not the first one, but the weekend. And she said, I just didn't realize. And she started to talk about some of her feelings that came up for her in the Reiki session. And I said to myself, that's the impact that I want to create. People are walking away. I cater to women, but men also come to my class, and they are walking away with a certain clarity about themselves and what they're facing, what they're dealing with, how they're feeling, so that they can start to do the work to get beyond those feelings that are holding them back and keeping them stuck. And that is what I aim to do. I want you to be able to get up out of this class and walk away more balanced, more focused, feeling restored, feeling like healing is not linear, but I have the power within me to do it. And those are the things that I see people walking away from my class with.
Yeah, I think it's really funny because, I always know I've had a good session when somebody cries, but
Yeah.
but it's not about making somebody cry. It's that you see that you're moving them in a
Yes.
positive direction. You're opening their heart, or you're opening them in some way to create that shift. And it's just so beautiful.
It is. And it's a feeling, where when even as a practitioner, sometimes you say, is this working? Like, does this work? Because I think that people forget that, just because we do this and we feel this and we own this and we walk in this daily, that sometimes you still can think, sometimes you go into a session, it doesn't feel as powerful, but you talk to that person in 3 days and they're like, let me tell you what has happened to me since the class. So it
Yeah.
feels good to see that tangible result in the class. But even when you don't, knowing that what you are doing is truly creating that healing space for people is so beautiful.
I love it. Well, do you have any inspirational words of wisdom for your current clients and future clients?
I just want people to know that they have support, right? And that, whether I am the right Reiki practitioner or coach for you or not, there are resources, and I do my best to make sure that if you don't feel that level of connection, that I can connect you where you need to be. And that I think that it's important not to give up. If when you're out here looking for different ways to connect to yourself so that you can get that journey started, and know that we are here to provide that level of support. Stick to it. Don't give up, even in the days that it doesn't feel so good or it doesn't feel like you're super connected at all. Just keep moving forward, because whether you realize it or not, the work is really transitioning and transforming you to the next level, and so that you can be the person that you are meant to be. And so, even if you tap into somebody and that's not your person, don't stop. Keep going, because there will be someone who can help you elevate and do the work that you're looking to do. So,
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. We're not everybody's cup of tea, but if
right,
we're not, then you find who is.
right, fine,
Right.
and we can help you find your person.
Yes. Yeah.
Without a doubt. I don't want you to stop with me. If I'm not your person, I don't want you to stop with me. Keep going, because this journey is transformational. This work is transformational, and we believe in it. And I want to see people really heal.
Absolutely. Well, I have to say, you're my cup of tea, and I appreciate you. And I'm so glad that you
You're
came
my
to
cup of tea
Nourishing
too.
Journey. And I want to say, if you guys want to get a session with Shanita or to attend one of her group healing events, all you have to do is reach out to her and she can definitely tell you more. And
Absolutely.
you will not be sad that you did.
No,
All
no.
right. Thanks, guys. Bye.